Hello my fellow food lovers, welcome to another exciting culinary adventure. Today we're about to embark on a culinary journey to the heart of Morocco, a land known for its vibrant culture, rich history, and of course its incredible cuisine. Get ready to tantalize your taste buds with a dish that's as rich in history and culture as it is in flavor traditional Moroccan couscous. This dish is a staple in Moroccan households and is often enjoyed during family gatherings and special occasions. Don't be intimidated by the exotic sound of it. While it may seem complex, it's actually quite approachable. This recipe is surprisingly simple, even for beginner cooks. With a few key ingredients and some basic techniques, you'll be able to recreate this delicious dish in your own kitchen. We'll break down each step together, ensuring you feel confident and ready to create magic in your kitchen. From selecting the freshest ingredients to mastering the art of steaming couscous, we've got you covered. Get ready for a symphony of aromas and a burst of flavors that will transport you straight to a Moroccan souk. Imagine the scent of freshly ground spices, the vibrant colors of the market, and the warmth of Moroccan hospitality. Let's get started on this culinary adventure and bring a taste of Morocco into your home. Before we begin our culinary adventure, let's gather our ingredients. This is a crucial step that sets the foundation for our dish. Having everything ready and within reach will make the cooking process smoother and more enjoyable. Most of these can be easily found at your local supermarket, and I've included some handy substitutes in case you need them. Freshness is key, so try to pick the best quality produce available. If you have a local farmer's market, that's an excellent place to find fresh and organic ingredients. For the couscous 1 cup couscous, use instant couscous for convenience, 1 tablespoon olive oil, 1 cup boiling water, salt to taste. Couscous is a staple in many North African dishes, and its light, fluffy texture will complement our stew perfectly. Make sure to fluff it with a fork after it absorbs the water to keep it from clumping together. For the stew, 1 tablespoon olive oil, 1 onion, chopped, 2 cloves garlic, minced. The combination of onion and garlic forms the aromatic base of our stew, infusing it with rich, savory flavors. Take your time to chop the onion finely and mince the garlic well to ensure they cook evenly. 1 pound boneless, skinless chicken thighs, cut into bite-sized pieces. You can substitute with lamb, beef, or vegetables. 1 teaspoon ground cumin, 1 teaspoon ground coriander, ½ teaspoon turmeric, ¼ teaspoon cinnamon, ¼ teaspoon salt, ¼ teaspoon black pepper. These spices are essential for creating the warm, earthy flavors characteristic of Moroccan cuisine. Feel free to adjust the spice levels to suit your taste. 1 14.5-ounce condensed tomatoes, undrained, 1 cup chicken broth. The tomatoes add a tangy sweetness, while the chicken broth provides a savory depth to the stew. If you prefer a thicker stew, you can reduce the amount of broth slightly. 1 cup chopped vegetables, such as carrots, zucchini, or bell peppers. These vegetables not only add color and texture to the stew, but also contribute essential nutrients. Feel free to mix and match your favorite vegetables to make the dish your own. ½ cup chickpeas, drained and rinsed. Chickpeas are a great source of protein and fiber, making our stew more hearty and nutritious. Make sure to rinse them well to remove any excess salt from the canning process. Let's begin by prepping our vegetables. Chop the onion into small pieces. Mince the garlic cloves finely. Now let's move on to the star of our stew, the meat. I'm using chicken thighs today, but feel free to use lamb, beef, or even go vegetarian by substituting with hearty vegetables like butternut squash or eggplant. Cut the chicken into bite-sized pieces. This will help it cook quickly and evenly. Couscous is incredibly easy to prepare, especially if you're using the instant variety. Pour 1 cup of couscous into a heat-proof bowl. Add a tablespoon of olive oil and a pinch of salt. Pour 1 cup of boiling water over the couscous. Give it a quick stir, then cover the bowl with a plate or lid. Now let the couscous work its magic. It will absorb the water and become light and fluffy in about 5 minutes. While the couscous is steaming, we can turn our attention back to the stew. Add the chopped vegetables to the pot, along with the drained and rinsed chickpeas. Give everything a good stir, making sure the vegetables and chickpeas are coated in the flavorful sauce. Once the couscous has absorbed all the water, remove the lid and fluff it gently with a fork. This will separate the grains and give it a light and airy texture. Now comes the fun part, plating our Moroccan feast. Traditionally, couscous is served on a large round platter with the stew piled in the center and the fluffy couscous surrounding it. Carefully transfer the couscous to your serving platter. Make a well in the center and gently pour in the steaming stew. Moroccan cuisine is all about vibrant flavors and textures. To elevate your couscous experience, consider sprinkling some chopped fresh herbs like cilantro or parsley over the top. A dollop of harissa, a spicy chili paste, adds a fiery kick. For a touch of sweetness, sprinkle some raisins or chopped dried apricots over the couscous. Beyond the plate couscous in Moroccan culture, couscous is more than just a dish in Morocco. It's a symbol of hospitality, tradition, and community. It's often served at special occasions, family gatherings, and religious festivals. The preparation of couscous is a cherished ritual, often passed down through generations. Women gather in the kitchen, sharing stories and laughter as they meticulously roll and steam the tiny couscous grains. A versatile delight, variations and adaptations. The beauty of Moroccan couscous lies in its versatility. Feel free to experiment with different vegetables, spices, and even meats to create your own signature versions. For a vegetarian feast, swap the meat with sweet potatoes, butternut squash, or a medley of colorful bell peppers. Add a touch of heat with harissa paste or some chopped fresh chilies. Sharing the bounty couscous for gatherings. Moroccan couscous is best enjoyed with loved ones. The generous portions and communal serving style make it an ideal dish for gatherings and celebrations. Invite your friends and family over, gather around the table and savor the flavors of Morocco together. Mastering Moroccan flavors, tips and tricks. Here are a few final tips to help you master the art of making traditional Moroccan couscous. Toasting the spices. For a deeper, more intense flavor, lightly toast the ground spices in a dry pan over medium heat for a minute or two before adding them to the stew. This simple step can elevate the taste profile of your dish significantly, bringing out the essential oils and aromas of the spices. Using a tagine. While not essential, cooking the stew in a traditional Moroccan tagine imparts a unique earthy flavor to the dish. The tagine's conical shape helps to circulate steam and moisture, ensuring that the meat and vegetables cook evenly and remain tender. If you don't have a tagine, a heavy-bottomed pot with a lid will work just fine. The key is to maintain a gentle simmer and allow the flavors to meld together over time. Don't overcook the couscous. Overcooked couscous can become mushy. It's important to steam it just until it's tender and fluffy. Once it's done, fluff it with a fork to separate the grains and set it aside. This ensures that the couscous remains light and airy, providing the perfect base for your stew. Garnish generously. Fresh herbs, chopped nuts, dried fruits, and harissa paste all add wonderful flavor and texture to Moroccan couscous. These garnishes not only enhance the visual appeal of the dish, but also introduce a variety of flavors and textures that make each bite exciting. Don't be afraid to experiment and find your favorite combinations. Moroccan cuisine is all about bold flavors and creativity, so feel free to mix and match different ingredients to suit your taste. Enjoy the journey of exploring Moroccan flavors in your kitchen. Cooking is not just about following recipes, it's about discovering new tastes and making them your own. So gather your ingredients, embrace the process, and savor the delicious results with your loved ones. Happy cooking!